All right, today we're going to be making basically a plant holder, and it's going to be two stages. It's going to be on the top. It's going to be a plant urn, and then on the bottom it's going to be another one. So it's going to be about 4 feet high, and then the other's going to be like probably like 3 feet, maybe a little less on height. And we're gonna put it right there. All right, so we're gonna cut our 4x4s, which is gonna be our base. We're gonna cut them all at 4 feet, so we're gonna cut one for each side, so that's 2 4x4x8s, and then we're gonna support it in the middle with another 2. All right, well, I'll show you how I do this. So I'm gonna go ahead, I went ahead and chopped this one in half, so it's 4 feet on each side. And then I'll show you the next video. I'll show you basically how I got it set up. All right, talk to that. So now I got my 2 4x4s that's gonna go on each side of these. 2x4 is gonna go on the other side. I'll cut the center pieces for the supports later. But right now we're gonna cut the lengths on the side. So it's gonna be the caps on each side. They're gonna be 10 feet, but as you know, no wood is true 2x4x10. I mean 2x10x10. So we're gonna cut it at, it's gonna be 2x10, the height, which is not really that. But it's gonna give us about 118 inches. Not truly 10 feet, shy about 2 inches or so. But I just wanted to make it squared, and 118 is going to be the ticket, the winning number. So on these here, I'm going to go ahead and make the sides. So I'm going to cut these at 2 feet. So these are 2x8s, 2x10x8. So I'm going to cut 2 feet off of those. There we are, folks. That's what we have here. Plant turn up top, and my wife is taking care of putting a silicone, actually a latex coating over the whole thing. And, this will prevent the wood from getting wet and soggy and create compost, which is not what we want. We want to grow and put compost, not have our material turn to compost. So yeah, she's doing the wax on, wax off. Actually, up, down, up. And that's all there is. We're using red guard. We call it right guard, but you can call it whatever you want to, as long as you apply it, and that would be good. So, show you over here. So there's our stuff. Put it out here. Okie dokie. Dry now. It's got the red guard. We went ahead and sealed everything. We're gonna paint it brown. My wife says she wants to paint it a different color, which is fine. But that's that top one. I wanted to get it all done first before we did the bottom one. We were short, actually. They gave us a 2x10x8 instead of a 2x10x10, so we're short on that. And so look, we're getting a little bell pepper there. There's more coming. So we got some peppers there and tomatoes there. They're not doing too happy. And then these are great. It's a little windy, so hopefully you can hear me. So I went ahead and built everything in here, the watering system, with Schedule 40 PVC. You'll find it at any hardware store, your Home Depot, Lowe's, anything like that, local. Basically, I capped it on this side, and then I capped the top one right up here, and I took that up top, and I drilled a lot of little holes in there. Okay, there could be I might have to put a valve right here, basically, to control the water that goes up on top, because that takes a lot more effort to go all the way to the top. than it does to go on the bottom. So let's see how it works. So I installed the hose bib right there, connection, water hose connection. So I'm just gonna turn it halfway. I mean, just a little bit, not too much. And you can see now that it is watering everywhere. You can make your holes anywhere you want to, but I chose to do it kind of like every 12 inches. And that's it. I just used an 1/8 of an inch drill bit, and then that's it. So this way you're not having to water it every 5 minutes. Now you can actually drill the holes a little further this way, since you see here that this pipe here is not necessarily centered to the plantern. So I went ahead and drilled them kind of that way so I could throw the water out this way. This one is kind of right there on the center. So there you have it. The whole product completed. We just need to paint it, make it work. All right, enjoy. I wanted to show you another thing too. I built these little weeping holes on here. If you can see them there. Every so often. Right in there and right in here. And you can see the water is coming out. Same thing for the top ones. Okay. Some of them do drip, some of them don't. And if you don't, I put a cloth. So I pushed it all the way into basically the center. I put a bunch of holes in it on the PVC all the way around, and then I put a cloth over it, and then I covered it with dirt. Oh, and as far as the holes up on top and on the bottom, I used a little bit smaller than a 1/16 of an inch hole. On this one here, I put a bigger one, but we need to kind of plug that in a little bit, and I'll put some glue in there, and that's it. All right, so I forgot to mention a few things about the wire. So I'm going to show you in here that I used a washer. I used a washer right here with a little bit of I just basically twisted the wire and kind of made it stay there. Okay, so I did those three there, and I just kind of stretched them out. Okay, and as you can see here, I'm gonna use this one for illustration. Okay, so I pulled it out from here. I pulled it out with the pliers and yanked it this way, and then I hit this side, so the wire, and I pull it all the way around. Comes all the way this way, right here, all the way across, and then I put a screw in here, a deck screw, so it won't rust. And I just kind of looped it around and then just kind of pinched it this way so this won't hurt you. And this washer is just to keep it from sliding anywhere. Anyway, so I want to go ahead and show you real quick what I used. Okay, so these are 1/2 inch pipe clamps, right? So I used a 45, and then just a piece of PVC, another 45. Came up, came this way, went straight across. I used a T here so it can go up. Okay, 90 right here and all the way down there. Now I put in I had a metal angle iron here for mine, but you can use a 2x4 by 10. All right, and then you can do the same thing. Put one on top like this, a 2x10, and then another 2x10 this way, a 2x4 by 10. This way you can make an L, and then it keeps this part here, okay, and that one right there. When you tighten up your wires, it keeps it from, you know, I guess, pushing against each other and bending your supports. But anyways, that's all I wanted to show you. I did it on the bottom as well. Okay, you can choose whatever you want to do on here, right? Whatever height you want, you can choose that. And I was showing you before, I put a little zip tie on the hole that was bigger, that I did use a 1/8 of an inch. The other ones I used a 1/16 of an inch. But yeah, you just tie a little zip tie to it, and that kind of blocks that. All right, guys, and well, that was it. This is the back of it. Okay, 4x4s right here. I brought them all the way to the top. Right here, basically, I made this whole entire thing on a rectangle, and then I put it up here onto that, and I just basically screwed it in here, screw it up in here, and that's it. I didn't anchor, I didn't put concrete on the bottom, because if I wanted to move this elsewhere, I can, and I don't have to deal with the concrete deal. I put the red guard on the bottom of this, so I basically built a coffin looking thing. I flipped it over, put the red guard on the bottom, and then flipped it over, pushed it against those 4x4s right there, and then screwed it in there. Right guard the whole entire deal, and that was it. Anyways, hope you enjoy your project like I did mine. I have some spare supplies, and of course I ended up buying a couple more things here and there, but I hope you enjoy your project and your plant. All right, take care and enjoy. Bye.